Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I have Tracy Kendall with me today, and she is with Alzheimer's Tennessee. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You are really a wealth of knowledge when it comes to this topic. So I know a lot of you are really going to want to hear some of the things we're going to be talking about here in the next few minutes. Let's start with the event that's coming up on November 1st.
Very excited. So we try to have a couple of annual Caring and Copings, which are bigger educational conferences. We bring in some nationally known speakers, some local experts. It only comes around once a year, so you can't miss it on November 1st or else it'll be another year. But we have an amazing speaker coming from Black Mountain, North Carolina. She's an actress.
Oh, wow.
And so she has personal experience with Alzheimer's disease. Father passed away due to the disease. Mother is currently living with it. So not only does she know it from a professional standpoint, but also a personal. But her delivery is absolutely amazing. And then our local expert, Dr. Ronald Hamdy, is one of the only geriatric medicine specialists in the area. So we're really excited.
That is exciting. So where is the conference, and if they're interested in going, how do we find out?
You can always access our website, so it's www.alztennessee.org. Call our office at 423-330-4532. And the conference this year is going to be in Greene County, Tennessee. So Towering Oaks Baptist Church, lovely venue, wonderful breakfast, lunch, speakers, and materials. There is a charge. It's one of the only things that we do that we require a fee for, but there are also some scholarships available. So if an individual wants to attend and can't afford it, then they attend anyway.
Okay. And how much is the registration?
$25 for a family caregiver and $45 for a professional. We have some continuing educational credits available.
Oh, wow.
The other very interesting thing, so if you're a caregiver, you're in the trenches. Your loved one sometimes requires 24-hour care.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we've added to it is free on-site respite. So if an individual is taking care of their family member and they're ambulatory and can get out with them, then they can bring them that day and they'll have their own wonderful day somewhere else, probably having more fun than we will be having. But they can ensure that their loved one is cared for and within a reasonable vicinity. They don't have to worry about them being too far away.
And I think when you come together in these conferences, because it seems like, there's always updates and changes, and this is really a great platform to find those out.
Most definitely. I was talking to someone this morning through our helpline, and she was sharing a few things with me, and the statement she made after that I've heard repeatedly over the past 20 years is, I feel like I'm the only person going through this. And the cold hard truth of the matter is I probably have talked to 12 other families this week that have been going through the same exact thing. So I think getting that information, knowing that you're not alone and you're truly connected to an organization after you leave those four walls is the most important thing.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say, is they're learning all this new information and updated, but then it also brings you that sense of community and somebody to talk to. And
I had a coworker for a really long time, and she made a statement, and I've never forgotten it 15 years later. It's a club that you never wanted to join, but you're glad it exists if you need it.
Yeah,
so
well put.
Yeah.
Well, and we were also sort of saying before jumping on with you all, I was saying, that my grandfather died of Alzheimer's, and, I'm in my 40s, and, sometimes I forget things, and it was, it's concerning. And
it is concerning. I think this is the number one health epidemic. I think you talk to most people, this is the primary concern and the biggest scare. Whereas decades ago, it was something else that, thank goodness, we have effective treatments and potential cures for. So this is it now. But what I was saying is, it being in my family as well, and being in the 40-year-old club as in addition.
We're the new 20s.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So a couple of things happen to us. So number one, above the age of 30, our brain begins to decrease its kind of pumping of a really important neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. So that's going to slow a little bit. That's why at 45 we're a little more forgetful than we were at 15 or 20, maybe much smarter than we were at 15 or 20, but a little more forgetful. And then at 85, while we're more forgetful than we were at 45. So that's kind of one facet. The other facet is we just don't give our brains enough time to process information. So while we're listening to something, we're already going on to the next thing. whether it be listening to someone, reading the newspaper, watching something on television, doesn't matter. While our brain is processing that, we're already on to the next thing because we've been trained that we have to do that in order to stay on top of things. So it's called benign forgetfulness, and it's real. It's real.
So we all need to just slow down a little bit and allow our brains to catch up with our
thoughts, yeah, and our processing. We have a board member in Knoxville, Dr. John Doherty, and he and his son wrote a book called Keys to Your 6 Cognitive Domains, which sounds really boring. The book is great. But they wrote a book, and there's a portion that they talk about getting your brain kind of into submission with attention and recall and focus.
Right.
And it's harder to become an Olympian athlete than it is to get your brain under control. So
Wow.
we're kind of all in the same boat when it comes to that.
That's great. Well, that's definitely one I'll add to my list.
Yeah.
Well, Tracy, thank you so much for being on with us today. We really appreciate it. Good luck with the conference. And we will put that phone number up on the screen because we know Tracy said it really quickly.
I did.
Thank you
Thank
again
you.
for being here. And thank you. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.